Okay.
Now we come to our losers of the week, and well, I gotta say, personally, I found the cure for insomnia by reading this book. This is the worst book I think I've read in a long time, even worse than last week's. And you can't get worse than Avenging Spider-Man. Avengers vs. X-Men, #1. Of course, it came out a couple weeks ago, but we got the second printing of it, because I didn't get a chance to even look at it. Yeah, we sold out. Why, I have no idea. After reading this, Avengers vs. X-Men, X-Men vs. whatever it's called, I don't really, it's terrible. And the reason why it's terrible is because Brian Michael Bendis is like, we went into it last week, I'm not going to go into it again. But anyway, not only do we have the lackluster Brian Michael Bendis, the super hack, we also have John Romita Jr., old scratchy face, to draw it. I can't even go into... It's terrible. The Phoenix Force, again, I mean, haven't you guys at Marvel learned yet? The Phoenix... Oh, my God. Anyway, I'm going to spoil it all for you. Cap and Cyclops are fighting in the water. Wow, really? Oh, that's so cool. Who thought that up? And not just that, but Hope gets the Phoenix Force. Wow, who would have saw that coming? And not just that, but gee, we got Magneto as a good guy again. You know, the one that slaughtered about half the population. Whoops, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, gee, I'm a good guy again. But anyway, you want to read a pathetic book, Avengers vs. X-Men, X-Men vs. whatever it's called, right here. Sucks. Next. Now, I like all things Challengers of the Unknown. I mean, when I seen them on Brave and the Bold, I was extreme. Oh, cheering ain't even the word for it. I think I did a couple backflips. But that was Ace, Rocky, Red, and Prof.
Dopey, Sneezy, Doc.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, I love the Challengers of the Unknown, especially the 60s version where they were fighting Sponge Man and Mr. Tic-Tac-Toe and Neutro.
They fought SpongeBob?
Yeah, pretty much. I think he was his dad or something. I'm not sure. But anyway.
That's clever.
Yeah, it was clever. That was good. But anyway.
I was talking about them, not you.
Shut up. Anyway. This is a book that proves... I can't even... this book's terrible. I mean, avoid it at all costs. Even Jerry Ordway, who I believe is a modern master and one of the greatest artists ever at DC or Marvel or Image or any of them, he's a great artist. Even his work is lackluster in this and just anemic. It's just not, Dan DiDio or whatever his name is. That's the one.
Anemic means loss of blood.
Well, yeah, anyway, Dan DiDio really and truly should stick to just editing because he proves once again he's a better editor than he ever was a writer.
Did you say his name was Scott?
I don't. Just shut up.
You're gonna feel juicy.
Shut up.
There's two.
Another book that I really enjoyed, and I picked up every archive and every issue I can pick up, was Wally Wood's Thunder Agents that Tower did back in the 60s. And DC's done a 6-issue miniseries, and truly, I can say I haven't enjoyed any of them. And the only thing that I can...
why you didn't enjoy them, sir?
Why is that?
Because Wally Wood didn't do it because you like the word wood.
Cut! Another one of the... You're going to say, man, you're crazy. Because
sure.
How are you going to have the best book and the worst book in the same lot each week? Well, or in the same week. Well, the second story in this is The Curse of Shazam. And it's by far...
That's Green Lantern.
No, sir, that's not Green Lantern, that's Green Arrow.
It all looks the same.
Wow.
But anyway, The Curse of Shazam. In this book, I've read both issues from 7 to 8. And look, okay, let's get something straight. DC, you don't know. Jeff Johns, you don't know. Nobody at DC except for Jerry Ordway knew how to write Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was a kid trapped in a man's body.
No, sir.
Oh, God, here we go.
His name is Shazam. He is no longer called Captain Marvel.
Anyway, it's Captain Marvel. And, you know, the thing about it is,
Does that say Marvel on it?
I don't care. I'm talking here.
Yeah. Be quiet.
So anyway,
Oh, you.
There's gotta be a remote for him. There's gotta be a remote for him.
Professor, please. We're trying to talk here.
No, at least I get some respect around here.
Respect. Anyway, dog, sit down.
Yeah, go get my remote.
Man, we're going to have to just cut this because this is terrible.
Give me the book. Let me
No.
show you people how to do an interview.
Are you still on this?
Yes, we are.
Okay, stop.
See this?
Stop.
This
Stop.
is what he calls the best book you've never read.
Stop. Stop. Just stop. Stop.
God, there's cat hairs flying around in here.
What's off you hooligan?
Get off me.
Dude, I can't. Oh.
That's good.
Blooper. Oh, I gotta see this one.
Alright, I gotta do this one too. Pause it. Pause it. Click it, pause.
Oh, golly, I'm hot tonight.
Pause it.
Okay, that was good. Victorious. Mikey.
I know
Or
most of you are gonna
Brother
say, how
Marvel.
in the world can you say that a book is great and then turn around and say it's the worst book of the week too? Well, it's the second story in Justice League that just, I mean, to me, you know, I said that the Thunder Agents was a slap in the face to all the original creators that had anything to do with it. Well, you know, C.C. Beck, Pete Costanza, the Fawcett's, Otto Bender, all those guys, man, are probably spinning their grave when they saw this. Look, DC, nobody there knows how to write Captain Marvel, with the exception of Jerry Ordway. Since you guys got the license in '73 from Fawcett, you don't know how to write this guy. He is not a big red buffoon in long underwear. Okay? It's not like that. Nobody there. Let me explain. Captain Marvel is a little kid, okay? And the little kid, it's basically his idea of how an adult would be. He's not, like I said, he's not some bumbling buffoon. You know, Captain Marvel had the heart of gold. This Captain Marvel is Jeff Johns. Come on, man, you can do better than this. I know you can do better than this. I've read your stuff. You know, I hate to think that Blackest Night and Brightest Day are going to be the zenith of your career. This right here, I mean, this whole book, you know, this right here, the Shazam part, is terrible. I know what you're going with. You're going to do the S, exclamation mark, H, and the whole team book like the Forever people did with the Infinity Man. Taru, high five. Okay, good. Anyway, it's just not good. And, you know, if you're a Captain Marvel fan, you know, avoid it at all costs. You know, although I will say the artwork in it is beautiful. Gary Frank does his artwork is just beautiful. I would just love to see these kids as some other character or going in some other direction. Now, I'm kind of sad, you know. Anyway, let's get to the best book you probably never read. It's Captain Marvel 100. What was you going to say?
I was about to say, it's one of the very few books I have never read in this entire store.
Well, this book is even in the Smithsonian Book of Comics. It was written by Otto Binder and illustrated by C.C. Beck and I believe Pete Costanza. And the story's called The Plot Against the Universe. And it involves Dr. Savannah. It involves Captain Marvel, Talkie Tawny.
Someone get their phone.